Hi everyone, this is a short video on how to install the Python KvW program on your computer. Actually focused on Windows. What I'm going to tell you will work on Macs as well, with the slight differences that Mac users will know about to make this work, but it will work on Macs. I have no experience of them, so I can't really give full details. But this really is also the first in a series of videos I'm going to make about the KvW program, how to use it. This one is how to install it. Okay, so the first thing you will get from me, what will happen is I will send you guys emails with a zip file of the code, and also this document, installation document, which is enough actually to get going and install on your own, but I thought I'd go through this, showing you some of the little details, little things to look out for as you do your installations, and why it is we do some of these things might be of some interest. Here's the document, and the first thing that you'll need is to make sure that you have Python on your computer. Now, some of you already do. Now, if you already do have Python, you do have to make sure that you've got 3.7.4 or later installed. Currently 3.8.0 is what you get when you go to the website, as we'll see, and so that is an important thing to get the right version. So for those of you who have never installed Python before, you would follow the instructions for non-Python users here. And the first thing it asks you to do is to go to the Python download site, which it gives you a link for in the document, and this takes you to python.org/downloads, and you'll see a nice big yellow button on the front page, which is the one you want to use. Now it's saying download Python 3.8.0. This might go up, this version might go up in the future, but just take the latest one unless I say otherwise, because there's nothing in the code that I'm doing that won't work on these newer versions, as long as it's newer than 3.7.4 or newer. Okay, so yes, click the download and you'll get the downloaded executable. So click the executable and you get the setup dialog, and I would advise you to make sure that these two checkboxes are checked: install launcher definitely, and add Python to path. This is a useful thing for you for other things. It won't matter, but if we want to find out if there's anything wrong with your system, it's best to have it in the path, so please do that. And then use the install now button, and that will install Python, and it just doesn't take very long to get that going. So I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to back out this because I don't want to install this again, but that's the way you go about it. So I'll cancel out of that. And then once you've installed Python, you need to install, so as you can see, the document goes through that. You need to install some Python packages that the program needs. These are libraries of code, and the program is using these libraries to do its stuff. So the way you go about this, and a lot of things you need to do with Python, is you need to run a command prompt. Now in Windows you can do that by pressing the Windows key and R for run, and then you can type in CMD, as you can see, CMD for this command, and press OK, and you get the kind of DOSy looking command window, and there you type in your commands as prescribed by the document. In this case, pip install, and matplotlib is the first one to do. Now I'm not going to press return to do that, because again, I don't want to do this again on my machine. So but that's the way you go about installing a package. So I'll close the command window, and you follow the pip install matplotlib, and you also do another one, pip install paperclip, which is a little program that a little set of files that allows our program to talk to the computer clipboard, which is part of its function. Okay, so once you've installed Python, once you've used the command prompt to do those two installs, your system, your environment, your Python environment is now ready to actually take the code. Now I will give you a zip file, as I've mentioned. So let me just show you that on my Windows Explorer. Now what I would recommend you do is take the zip file from the email that I'll send you, set up a nice folder for your Python programs. Here I'm just doing it in C, C:\Python. I've set a folder up. I've copied the zip file from the email there, and just basically right click and extract all. And I would recommend that you just take away that path, just extract it into the root of the folder that you've set up, because there is already a folder within the zip and you don't want extra folders within folders. It doesn't matter, but just keep things tidy. And then you extract, and as you can see, it has extracted. It's a very small file. There's very little code. It's not very big. There's not a lot of file size. And if you end up with Python KvW folder inside your main folder, click in there and you'll see the various subfolders, and what you're after is this file. This is the file that you run, kvw form.pyw. And I would recommend perhaps for ease of use in the future, you right click and you create a shortcut, and then perhaps you copy that shortcut onto your clipboard, and you can use that to run the program in the future. Or you can simply just double click the file here, which I'll do, and if you see this main screen appearing with no errors, then you're done. You've got it installed. Okay, so those are the basic steps. And any errors that you might get, let me know, and I can help you debug those, but it is pretty straightforward. Okay, so in the next video I'll explain about how to use the program in its basic form. Okay, thanks very much for listening. Bye bye for now.